Hi everybody, it's Mr. Neal. You'll probably notice that we're outside again today, and that's because I'm doing a little bit of gardening. Today, I am planting strawberries in my garden, and I want to show you guys what a strawberry plant looks like before it goes in the ground. So, we've got the roots on the bottom, that's how the plant drinks water, and we've got the leaves on the top. And if you look closely, you'll see that there's little white flowers. And those little white flowers, after they get pollinated, are going to turn into strawberries. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this in the ground, and I'll show you how in just a second. Alright everybody, so now we're ready to put the strawberry in the ground. So I've got the plant, and I need to dig a little hole first. So I'm going to take my shovel, and I'm going to dig a hole, and it should be about twice as big as the plant is. So I take out some soil, I'm going to take the plant, and I want to make sure that I get the roots all the way in the ground, and then I'm going to take the soil, and I'm going to very carefully push it back around the plant. And that's it. The plant is in the ground, and now I just need to give it some water. So I'm going to take my watering can, I'm going to give it just a little bit of water over top now, and then I'll give it a little bit more later. So since we're talking about strawberries today, I figured we should read The Gray Lady and the Strawberry Snatcher by Molly Bang. It's one of my favorites. And it's a wordless book, which means that Mr. Neal needs to make up all the words to go along with the pictures. So, the gray lady goes to the market and she buys strawberries from the man with the green thumb. And she leaves the store and she has a smile on her face. And I think that the strawberries make her so happy. And she's walking down the street. But in the background, we see the Strawberry Snatcher. And the Strawberry Snatcher starts to follow the gray lady. And she goes down the street, and he follows her. He's getting closer and closer. And then he reaches out his hand to snatch the strawberries. And the lady pulls them away and she says, "No, those are my strawberries." But the snatcher wants them. So he chases her down the street. And there's a lady with a basket full of snakes. And she's riding a skateboard as the gray lady runs with her strawberries and the snatcher chases her. But the lady gets on a bus, and the bus rides away. And the snatcher misses the bus. You can see his hand is outside the door. And there's snakes or eels, I don't quite know what they are, but they fly everywhere in the air. So the gray lady takes the bus to the forest. And she thinks she's safe, but the snatcher followed her on the skateboard. See, if you look real close, there's the snatcher and the lady. And they go into the woods. There's this lady, and over there is the snatcher. And he's still following her. Oh no! And she goes into a puddle, and she hides from the Snatcher. But the Snatcher sees her. He's getting closer and closer. And the lady moves away as the Snatcher tries to grab her strawberries again. And she comes to the base of a big, big tree. And there's the Snatcher getting closer and closer. She sees the Snatcher, and the Snatcher points because he sees her too. So she starts to climb up the tree, and the Snatcher follows behind. And when she gets all the way up to the top of the tree, she grabs onto a vine and swings down with her strawberries. And she leaves the Snatcher at the top of the tree. And she starts to walk away. Oop, my finger's covering her. And she starts to walk away. And she looks happy again. She looks safe. But uh-oh! Here comes the Snatcher. He's coming. He's coming closer. He's reaching out his hands to grab those strawberries. But then he stops. Uh-oh. Where did the gray lady go? He can't find her. Where did she go? There she is. You can barely see her because she's camouflaged with the background. But the Snatcher keeps looking. And instead of the gray lady, he finds a bush full of blackberries. And he takes one and he puts it in his mouth, and it is delicious. So he takes off his hat, and he's got funny orange hair, and he eats all the blackberries. He's going, and the gray lady, in a very small picture, goes off to a house. And she goes inside the house, and there's a grandma with a baby, and a little boy, and a little gray cat, and a little girl and a bird, and a grandpa playing the banjo. And the gray lady shares her strawberries with everybody in the house. I think it's her family. And they ate the strawberries all gone. The end. That's the end of this book. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.